Hey Cancer, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your first week of June general energy readings. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they can't possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, come on in, welcome. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for your reading. I also meditate over the collective sign that I'm reading for. So again, this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone's doing well. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals. Ooh, I love it. There are no reversals at either one of these decks. So I'm going to read, I'm going to read it as such. I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. I'm going to read it as such. If I get any reversals, I will include them in a reading because I know that they're meant to be included in your reading. So I'm saying that, right? Because you have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then I have the Eight of Wands, fast moving communication coming in, and it could be about your finances, and it could also be about a love interest. Now, with the general readings, the first card is finances, the second card is health, and the third card is about love. Now, when I meditate over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was the theme to the Disney theme. You know that when you wish upon a star. That's what I heard. Don't mind my singing. I'm just trying to get the message out. I'm going to leave the link. I'm going to try to find it. And then I'll leave the link in the description box below because literally that's what I heard. Now, what's so positive about that is I feel like for a lot of you guys, the message that I heard very clearly was that some wishes are about to be granted for you guys. I'm telling you, a lot of you all have been through some very difficult times in life. And I know that because we just seen peeking out when I parted the deck. In your clarifying deck, we seen the Ten of Swords, feeling stabbed in the back, feeling let down by a situation. And a lot of you guys are getting ready to have some amazing things coming in. And it's very evident from what's at the bottom of your deck. Everyone who watches my channel knows I don't choose what it is at the bottom of my decks. You know, I shuffle all the cards upright. And when I lay it down, I don't see it until I pick it up. I shuffle them in between every single reading. And I do this for 12 different signs, so I don't have the time to check and, see what's at the bottom of the deck just so I can come up with some type of theory. No. I'm telling you, that's the song that I heard. And also I feel like, a lot of you guys were definitely going through something that was difficult and you felt like you would never come out of that. And I feel like this has been a theme on and off for a while for Cancers. And keep in mind, you guys are up next. Your season is up next right after Gemini season, and we are currently in Gemini season. So I feel like coming towards the end of Gemini season and right on the precipice, right on the edge of you guys' season, some blessings and something beautiful is coming in for a lot of you guys. So even though I have this for the first week, that's just the energy I'm picking up for the first week. I feel like it's going to extend past the time for a lot of you all, okay? So let's hold the deck down and get additional messages. Look at you have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then now you have the King of Cups. This is you guys. Crown me. Okay, and this is you guys' energy, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. And I just told you, I literally heard that things are getting ready to be on the up and up for you. Some of you guys will be getting the royal treatment, especially during the time of your birthday season. But outside of that, it's like everything that you were hoping for, wishing for, and you were seeking is coming towards you. That's why I told you guys, I don't choose the cards. You see how I just parted randomly and what's happening. Let's part the deck so that we can shuffle. You guys, look at this. Okay, so you had a King of Cups. You guys' energy looking in the direction of the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a playboy, playgirl who was a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Or also some of you guys, you could have your eye on this person. And I'm picking up that some of you guys could feel like you could change this person's ways. You can, because you're already a king. Male and female doesn't matter. And this person is a knight. Some of you guys have your eye on this individual because he's definitely looking in the direction of this knight. And you feel like you may have what it takes to change this person. Just be mindful about that. And it's interesting because remember I said I heard like the Disney theme. And you know how the Disney is when you see the logo for Disney, it's a castle. And then you have a king here. I'm telling you, this is clarification for us and confirmation that wishes are getting ready to come true. And I'm also picking up now, if some of you guys were dealing with someone who's a playboy or playgirl, fire sign specifically, This person, some of you guys wish maybe that this person finally settles down and gets out of their playboy, playgirl ways. And it looks like that could be the case. Look at that. Because now they're coming up in reverse. No longer wanting to play the field. And then you have the Six of Pentacles right next to it. Six of Pentacles, about balance. This person could become balanced. As far as your finances, also, things may have been hot and cold in the past with your finances. I feel like that's getting ready to be stabilized also. At the bottom of the deck, you had a Queen of Swords. Some truth getting ready to come in. So you have the King, two kings, and now you have a Queen. Anything with swords, I always tell you guys, when the sword is up, that's yes, sword is down, no. So we're going to pull for your first card, and that's going to be in regards to your finances. And it doesn't just have to do with a place of employment. It could also just do with anything in regards to your finances, loans, anything of that nature. You know, not having your finances balanced. But you're getting ready to get some clarity about some financial matter. And I know that because the Queen of Swords, she's direct. Too many popped up, yeah, way too many, so I'm not going to take them. But you do have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys could have been in your head about a financial matter. Now remember, when part of the deck, for your clarifying deck, we seen that Ten of Swords peeking out. Now you got the Ten of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys definitely felt betrayed in the situation. Something could have happened in your work environment specifically where you felt like a co-worker threw you under the bus, because you see how he was laying under those swords. Some of you guys, because I'm hearing that again, some of you guys could have felt like you were thrown under the bus. Somebody could have accused you of something or took credit for your work and you felt stabbed in the back. Most definitely. Let's get a clarifier for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals for finances, money, finances, employment. And you see what flipped up? Okay. So you had a Six of Pentacles in reverse. Absolutely. I feel like this, and again, that's lack of balance, right? And this is Pentacles, and we're talking about your finances right now. What's up under here? Let's see. Because two cards popped out. Yep. Nine of Swords. I feel like somebody may have stolen or taken credit for something that you've done. And it was unfair, most definitely. Because look at that. There's two different hands right here in this card. Too many hands in the situation. Feeling stabbed in the back of, you know, it was something going on where there was a lack of truth in the situation. And that's why you had a Six of Pentacles in reverse. Because this is an imbalance in the work environment. Specifically, especially because this person looks like he's at work. So for some of you guys, there's a lack of balance in the work environment. And then also, like I said, you see how you have these two hands down here. You could have people, you could be paying, if you were living with someone or sharing some type of bills, you could be paying the bulk of the bills, and that's why it's a lack and it's not balanced. Absolutely. Because you got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles upright, single woman, single man, and she's also flourishing and happy in her singlehood, and she's well off. It's coming up in reverse. So for a lot of you guys, you may have had to kick someone to the curb because you were paying the bulk of the bills, or something just wasn't adding up with those finances. Because again, I'm going to say this is outside, what your finances is outside of work. Also, it could just be in anything regarding your finances, not just work. Okay. A lot flipped out, but they flipped down, so I won't take them. Second card is for your health. Let's get a card for health for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. One card for health. Dang. Too many flipped on the floor. I'm not going to bother with them. A lot flipped on the floor, actually. And the fact with all those cards flipping on the floor, some of you guys may have fell out on the floor. And I'm not saying they're laughing like fell out on the floor out of being sick. Some of you guys could have, but some of you guys could have wanted to pass out after hearing some type of news. Because I will tell you the card that is showing up right now is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is major messages and clarity coming in. So some of you could have wanted to pass out after you heard some news. Again, Swords is about communication and thoughts. And that is the only card. A lot of cards flipped, but they're down. They're face down on the floor. But the Ace of Swords is upright. But again, it's on the floor, so I'm not going to take it. So let's get a health card. Yeah, and I'm hearing now that somebody could have passed out. If you are a Cancer with air sign placements, or you could have had a loved one who has a strong air sign placement. Yeah. So for your health, you had a Five of Swords in reverse. That's positive because Five of Swords upright is about trials, tribulations, fighting, arguing. So a lot of you guys are coming out of some difficulty with your health. And remember I said something about a fire sign earlier. So a lot of you guys, you could have been coming out of conflict with this fire sign. And this, you know, this could have weighed heavy on your head. And in regards to your health, it could have been stressful. You're coming out of that time, and it's positive. You guys are, you know, with the 5 of Wands in reverse, a lot of you guys are coming out of a time with your health that was difficult. Absolutely. I can't make this up, at the bottom of the deck. King of Wands. So if you have some fire sign placements in your chart, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it's positive because it means that you're coming out of a difficult time as far as your health goes. You could have been, you see how they're fighting? You could have been fighting off some type of infection. Also fighting off some type of mental also, because you see how busy this is. Something with your mental also, but more than anything, I feel like somebody could have been fighting off some type of virus. And I'm talking about the pandemic, you know, related stuff. It could be for some of you guys, but I don't pick that up strongly. I feel like some type of virus or some type of sickness, but I feel like it's small. I don't feel like it's something major. Because look at him, he's already looking towards the future. And some of you, like I said, some of you guys could be fighting off, constantly thinking about a fire sign. Because I did say something about the mental. Ooh, I didn't even get a chance to shuffle. Look. As soon as I lifted it up, it flipped over. For your love. Yeah. For your love. You got the Lover's card in reverse. Let's see what's up under it, because there's a couple cards up under it. Ooh, yeah. There was some Tower card moment. And some of you guys definitely walked away from a fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Specifically, I want to say Aries. Doesn't have to be, because the Tower card is the card of Scorpio and Aries. So for some of you guys, you walked away from a fire sign. But some of you all may be thinking about returning to them. With the Lover's card, because the Lover's card, this is a card of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But it's also about choices being made. Now, I'm bringing it up, right, because all of these are in reverse. That's somebody wanting to come out of the Tower card moment. That's somebody who doesn't want to walk away in reverse. And right now, we are in Venus retrograde. And the Venus retrograde is in the sign of Gemini. This is the card of Gemini. So during the time of Venus retrograde, some of you guys may reconcile with someone that you have history with. Or somebody's going to want to come in and reconcile with you. And they're going to come in quickly with some quick messages, because now that we see this, this is fire sign. You got a lot of fire sign energy. And I see something peeking up. What's this? Again, this fire sign stabbed you in the back. Ooh, look at this. What's peeking out. Look. We seen this peeking out. Sun sign again. Fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And look what's peeking out behind that. The Fool card. Somebody wants you to take a leap of faith. So you got Leo here with the Sun card. And then you have Aries here with the Fool card. Both fire signs. Like I said, a lot of you guys are dealing with a fire sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. As we part the deck to shuffle, yeah, this person. If you guys are dealing with fire signs, they definitely had you in your mind, having sleepless nights, sadness, sorrow. Look at that. In reverse, lack of communication between this person. This person felt like they were always one-upping you. They had to always win with the 5 of Swords. You went from the 5 of Wands to the 5 of Swords. Let's get a clarifier. Look at that. 5 of Swords upright this time. Let's get a clarifier for the 6 of Pentacles in reverse to clarify your finances. A lot of you guys are feeling tied and bound to a situation in regards to your finances. You had a 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and things are not balanced. Like I said, you may be paying more than this other person if you're, if you have shared bills, children with an individual. And you're feeling tied and bound to the situation. Like you don't feel like you have a way out of it. And that's why you're constantly dealing with this imbalance. I'm going to tell you some cards came up behind it. Look at that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not being happy. Again, I'm going to tell you, a lot of you guys are dealing with fire sign in this situation. Some of you guys are going to be rushing in quickly, and you're going to cut this person up and get this person a good what for. Like I said, swords up. Yes. Swords down. No. This person is ready to defend themselves. But, you went through a great deal of hardship. With this card in reverse, it always looks like to me, crying, like some sadness, because this is the Ace of Cups. Upright, that's happiness, an overflow of happiness. In reverse, it's the opposite. And then look at this. 9 of Wands, he has this bandage on his head. He's been through a lot. But it's coming up in reverse. And it's coming up in reverse because now you're getting ready to fight and defend yourself. And remember, I told you I heard the Disney song, When You Wish Upon a Star. And peep this. Just as I thought about that, looking in the background. Castle again. And that Disney logo is that castle. So right now you're feeling defeated and like things aren't going your way, but don't worry about it, sweetheart, because it's getting balanced for you. It's getting balanced. Let's get a clarifier. You know, I feel like these energies that we're picking up right now, these are energies that you're going through right now. You're coming out of that though. I'm telling you, I feel it. You're coming out of it because you're being tenacious. You're using your strength. For your health, you have the 5 of Wands in reverse, and then to clarify, you have the Queen of Wands. Now, again, some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign that is on your mind, and they may have been a strong source of conflict for you. Stress, right? Conflict, that's stress. This is conflict. So this person was making you feel stressed out. And again, Leo energy, this person wants to come back into your life. Some of you guys, I feel like you're not going to allow that. But also outside of on emotional stuff regarding love, I feel strongly like you guys are being grounded. And you're also having a renewed passion for life, a zest for life. After you've dealt with something that was so stressful, a lot of y'all are now coming to a point where you are becoming, you feel like a queen. Because remember earlier we seen that Queen of Cups, your energy. And then you have another queen here. And then for some of you guys, you could definitely be looking into the occult, something about mysticism. Anytime we see the cat, that black cat, is about mystery. So some of you guys could be studying the occult, astrology, numerology, some type of witchcraft, spell work, rituals. Doesn't have to be anything negative. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up. Some of you, it's interesting because I've never looked at this before. Some of you guys could be studying ancient Egyptian history, because if you can see right here in the background, there's 3 pyramids. It looks like mountains, but it could be mountains, but it's looking like pyramids. So some of you guys are studying something about ancient Egyptian time, ancient Egypt, what do you call it, Egyptology, something like that. And as I said, the strength, look at that at the bottom of the deck, the strength card. A lot of you guys are look at that, and it's clarifying. It's getting ready to, I'm clarifying the Lovers card in reverse. A lot of you guys are definitely a fire sign, specifically Leo, could be very prominent in your life. And remember I said this is for your health. This person stress you the hell out. Doesn't matter though, because you're becoming grounded and passionate, feisty, and fiery. So let's get a clarifier for the Lovers card. Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to tell you guys most definitely, for your love interest, if you have a fire sign, specifically Leo, get ready to come in. I don't feel like, and especially during the time of Gemini season, it doesn't look like it's going to go in a good way. You guys may reconcile, but it could be short-lived. Both of these are major arcana. Major arcana, Lovers card in reverse. Major arcana, the Strength card in reverse. You know, and even look at the Strength card, his back is facing the Lovers card. So it's like, as quick as this person could come in, this person could leave out just as quickly. That reconciliation could be very short-lived. Again, we are in Venus retrograde, so be mindful, like when you reconcile with people, and it doesn't mean that it always has to be something bad, but it looks like if this, because it's too much conflict with the fiery energy. Everything connected to this fire sign is in reverse, you know, except for the Queen of Wands. And I pick up that this could be that this fire sign just wants to have their way. And then also I'm picking up this could be you now being more passionate, fiery, and feisty, and not allowing people to just walk all over you any kind of way. But from what I'm picking up, and you guys watch play by play what I was doing, it looks like if you have a Leo specifically, someone rising Venus individual coming in, it may not be long lasting. And some of you guys will not have the strength, or you may find it difficult to find the strength to move away from this individual. It could be hard because you have history with this individual, I feel like. Especially with the Lovers card. The Lovers card is karmic lovers. You know, you have a strong bond with this individual. So it could be a little difficult for you to walk away from them, but nonetheless, it doesn't look like that's going to last long term if you do reconcile. And again, this is general, so it won't apply to everybody, okay? And just as I said that this time was 1922, so some of you guys want to look up angel number 1922. I tell you guys all the time, anytime you see double numbers, mirroring numbers, it's a message that what is being said or what's going on right now is on point. So that's confirmation for me that, yeah, if you reconcile with a fire sign, it might not be in your best favor, especially if Leo, because look at that. Right here behind her, you got those lions. Lion with Strength card. So be mindful of that, okay? So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.